Alright, so the dough has been resting in the freezer. I expect that it got a little bit smaller, and while it was resting, I just started watching a show called Shrinking on Apple TV Plus, and I just came to my mind that the title of the show is quite matches what we're doing here. Shrinking. The dough is shrinking and the show is shrinking. So yeah, super funny. No, but a good show, and I hope that the dough now will also be as good. So now it's beeping. That's 15 minutes in. And by the way, it's about 9 p.m. Well, it's actually 10 minutes until 9 p.m. So I'll definitely finish shaping by 9, and then have the croissants in the freezer for 1 hour, and then around 10 I can take them out, put them to the proofing overnight, and then I can go to bed. Yeah. Pretty good schedule for me, and so I'll start. Just roll out the dough. I will then need to cut it, so I'll get a knife. Some people use like these pizza cutters, which I also have done, but I don't know, I kind of like the feeling of the knife a bit better. I have my ruler, I have my rolling pins. But what else? I also need some storage units, right? I need something to place the shaped croissants in, and I usually take these. Alright, so 2 containers. Maybe 1 will be enough if I stack them, but I usually just put 3 in one box and 3 in the other box. Alright, I think good to go. I take them out, the dough out. It's nice and cold. Just such a good method to use the freezer. So I can also measure it now and see. It's 25 by 26, so it's smaller now. I can also see that it's not perfectly rolled. And actually, to get started, I might use some flour again to completely stick, and use my other rolling pin, just because it's very stiff now. Switch over to the long rolling pin and just try to make the final size. Actually it rolls quite nicely. I can get it quite thin. But yeah, the lamination isn't perfect, so let's see how that will turn out. But it rolls nicely. That's really good. Very large actually. So I have 37 and 26. So I think I will just try to get this size a little bit larger as well, and then the 37 will shrink back. Alright, that's good, it's nice. Okay, so I will do the trimming. I'm at 31, perfect. That's I usually do it. But yeah, I should do a lot more trimming today because it's not perfect, but I also don't want to waste too much, so I just trim all sides. And I could actually, yeah. I mean, I could do the perfect triangles actually today, because then it doesn't matter that it's not, the lamination here is not so good. I'll do that. I'll do 5 and then some rest. Alright, can also measure actually how thick it is. We're at 5 millimeters, and so in this size we still have 31. That's good. So I can really do 10 marks in 10, and then in the length I still have 29. Okay, cool. So I'll do 10, 20, and then 30 here on the edge, and then on the opposite side I'll do 5, 15, and 25. Alright, and now I will cut it out. Like this. This. So yeah, I mean, there will be 2 that will be really nice, but then the ones on the outside definitely are not perfect, but from the lamination I can see it, but let's see how it turns out. Okay, so I got 1 triangle, soon I will have 3, and then I'll cut this one as well. Really nothing special here. I think shading is still the part where I could improve. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the stuff on the outside that I can make some other stuff out of it. Alright, cool. Now I will just try to shape as fast as possible. And I definitely have like dusting flour on the back, so I will actually just flip everything over. Alright, and then I can spray it off. Alright, I can just spray some water and get rid of the dusting flour. I think this is really important, because otherwise really it can happen that the rolling, the layers don't really connect well. I do some stretching, and then I just roll it up and put it directly into the box. I won't take a photo now. I'll still do this later if I want to. So just a little stretch, and I mean, yeah, it's quite nice now that the triangles are nicely shaped, but actually I don't know how much difference it will make. I mean, they are more symmetric for sure. Now I actually lost the tip. Alright, that's not a good sign. Okay. So I got three rolled. I mean, I could actually move all in one box, but anyway. mean, they definitely are more like, I don't think it's like 5 millimeters anymore now that after cutting. If I measure now, it's probably, I mean, it's close to 1 centimeter. So I think the sole, like, roll it to 4 millimeter. That's in theory, because really after you cut it, the dough will transform. That's why I think the stretching can really help. Just to get it a bit thinner. So I have like two. Now I just also roll the outside pieces. I think in theory we can connect them together, but I won't do this now. We'll just roll them up individually, and I think I will actually also proof them just like the rest. I just prove everything, although baking will might not fit. Right, so leftover pieces will freeze as well. So I've put the croissants now in the freezer. For 1 hour. And then after 1 hour, I will place them on individual baking sheets. So I will probably cut 6 pieces out of here. So I have, like, for the real croissants 5, and then on one place I can position the small parts. That basically allows me to, after the proofing, to still move them around easily. So actually I should prepare that right now. Take 1 sheet, and then I need 3 pieces. Alright, and it doesn't have to be perfect. But yeah, this helps a little bit. Just gives me more flexibility tomorrow morning when they are proofed. Because it's never clear how exactly they proof, like in what direction. So that way I can just still move them around later on. Cool. So now I wait 1 hour, then put them here, and then I will cover them. I think I need to prepare that as well. I will get like a plastic container that I put on top. And yeah, that's basically it. I mean, we're almost done. Looking forward to just actually being done and then being ready to go to bed. All right. Oh.